guys for coming today. I know that you are very excited to get back to your work, so I won't hold too long. And as you guys know, we have Nicole on our conference video chat because she couldn't make it today. So, hi Nicole. And because you're in video chat, I'm going to use you as an example. Is that okay?
Okay.
So, Nicole, how long have you been working here with us?
5 years.
5 years, okay. So Nicole's been working with us for 5 years. She just had a baby, and now she has to choose between staying at home with her child and working. So of course, Nicole, she's a single mom, so she decides that she needs to go ahead and work because she needs the income. So while Nicole's at work, she seems to be stressed out now. Her work ethic has changed. Her attendance has gone down, and basically she just doesn't seem happy. Nicole is now having a financial strain because of the expenses of daycare and has decided to put in her 2 weeks notice. So now Nicole's at home and she is trying to find a stay-at-home job now, which everyone knows a stay-at-home job now, they are becoming more popular. So now she is looking for a job elsewhere, and we lost a very good employee. John is here. Ashley, I'm going to use you guys too. So, John and Ashley, you two are married, and Ashley just had a baby. And Ashley decides, hey, I want to breastfeed, so I want to stay at home. So, and also will save us money with childcare. So now John he carries on all the financial responsibilities on his own, and now he's stressed. So now he's here at work, and all we hear about is his complaints more than his work. So his work ethic has gone down, and he's not really focused on the job anymore. So now him and Ashley, John and Ashley, are now actually looking at a divorce. This is what happens all over, and what is happening now in our workplace. The prices of daycare expenses are too high, and we would benefit more to have a daycare center right here in our own space. So I know what you're thinking. Okay, so how does this affect our employees? Well, with those two examples, we saw that it caused stress. We saw that the work ethic changed. We saw that people are no longer focused anymore, and basically it leaves us with unhappy employees, which that is something we want to stay very away from, because once an employee is just here just to make money, we lose all their creative ideas and skills and things that we really would need here. So let's look at daycare costs. According to programsforparents.net, the average cost of daycare is $218 a week for 0 to 18 months, which is $11,371 a year. By the age of 4 to 5, it's $9,253 a year, which is more than a car note for some people, and for others, it is their car note. So that's a huge investment, which is why it causes the strain on our employees. Okay, well, let's look at something more local, like Schoolcraft College right up the street. So Schoolcraft College charges $234 a week, whether it's full-time or whether it's part-time, and they have mastered the convenience of having it right there on campus for students and their own employees, but they have not mastered the financial portion, which is the part that really stresses our employees out, which is why we lose our employees. So I also know you could be thinking right now that daycare could just be a distraction to have it at work, and there could be no separation between work at home anymore. Okay, according to lifestylelounge.com, parents might have the urge to check on their child, and it might interfere with their work routine, but that hasn't been proven. And also on the same website, it states, at the same time, it helps parents keep focused on their job, knowing their child is close to them. And that's what we want to focus on. We want our employees to be focused here instead of focused on what's going on at home, and which is why it distracts them from actually being able to do their job. The separation between work and home, it is more beneficial for you to have your child in arm's reach than it is to be worried about them while you're at work. And also, it allows the parent to be able to spend more time with their child during lunch, okay? And to not have to rush to get home. So, Janet Hunt, which is a great freelance writing professional in business and finances, she believes one obvious benefit will be a reduction in employee absenteeism and tardiness. Employees wouldn't have to leave work early to pick up their children or make long commutes before coming to work to a daycare center. We all know that that thing, traffic. What is it called? Rush hour traffic. Okay, we all know that thing called rush hour traffic that we try to beat every day at about 5. So if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're really looking at trying to go to work early so that you can leave work early so that you can get to the daycare on time. But for those jobs that don't offer you to be able to come to work early, then you just get to the daycare center whenever you're able to. If you get stuck in traffic, it takes you a lot longer, of course, and depending on the distance. Daycare centers actually charge you a fee for having your kids there after a certain time, which is normally 6 o'clock, which we all know if you get off at 5, depending on what the daycare is, it'll take you a very long time to get there if you get stuck in traffic, which that means you acquire another financial burden fee every single time you have to pick up your child. Raquel Conley and his colleagues, they published a book called Kids at Work, and during their research, they estimated a savings in wages of $150,000 to $250,000, which is 2 companies when they provided on-site daycare. So that's a great example of how we can actually save money and we can make money at the same time. Okay. Let's see. Less maternity time needed. So we all know that when women have babies, they go on maternity leave, and now they have a leave for the husband as well. So I'm glad they don't work at the same places, and we would be losing 2 employees at the same time. But so anyway, this allows moms to be able to come back to work early, and if they're a breastfeeding mom, they're able to breastfeed at work. They don't have to worry about taking frequent trips to the restroom to pump, and etc. When employees feel valued and secure, this is another benefit of why daycare is very important, because we want our employees to feel valued and secure. According to Justin Shimoda from the smallbusinesschronicles.com, employees who feel more valued will put more effort into carrying out their allotted tasks to a high standard, and more importantly, however, it is their attitudes will boost overall morale in the workplace more effectively than any short-term financial reward. When your employees feel secure and they feel valued, then they produce better results at their job, and you typically have less problems. Michael Crone from The Inquirer, the success coach, says, "Sincerely, make them feel important every day. Today's employees know how valuable their time and skills are, but too often, once we hire someone, we forget to remind them how valuable they are to the company. And by offering this, we will show our employees how valuable they are, how much we care about them, how much we want them to stay at our workplace by providing something that is more convenient for them and takes a burden and a stress off them. That way they won't regret coming to work at all, and we won't lose their creative skills. We won't have to deal with their stress issues, and overall create a greater, better working environment." So overall, having the company as a benefit will provide bonding time, be more affordable. The company makes money, increases retention. 68%, research has shown that 68% are more likely employees to stay with the company for 5 to 9 years, just because the company offered daycare as a benefit. So now we've already seen that daycare centers have already saved money, and we've already seen that 68% of people will actually stay with the company that offers that daycare. So research has proven the need for this benefit, and it's positive consistent outcome. So we must offer daycare as a company benefit at our company, and we need to start now. Thank you.